Hello everybody. Sorry, I was fussy cutting and didn't pay attention. Hello everybody, we are live. Good evening everybody. My name is David, just in case you don't know, and we're live tonight. I'm going to be playing. It's going to be fun. So, hi, who do we have? We have Deborah, Jose, Esther, Belinda. Hi Belinda. Andrea, Rosalie, Ivor, Anya, Ons. Good evening everybody. Let me finish my fussy cutting. I'm fussy cutting balloons, just in case you were wondering. And I know I've got a die for these, but in this case, for what I've got in mind, I don't want to have the white border, so that means I have to fussy cut. Oh well, they're easy to cut, so it's not that big of a deal. So, done. Okay. How's everybody? Oh, my hair looks like... Oh well, never mind. Hi Heather. Hi Anya. Hi Robin. Hi Linda. Hello, hello, hello. So, tonight I'm going to be playing with ink, so I'm going to be in my element. Sprays, fun, fun, fun. Because the prompt of the month of August is ink. Last month it was alcohol ink, this month it is ink, just ink. And I've got this idea in my head that I want to execute, so we'll see how far we get. Hi Jane. So we're going to have some fun. Yeah, let's switch the cameras around, shall we? Then, so how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's okay. So, yeah, I'm moving away from my Christmas release at the moment. I'm just using some older dies, especially this guy. Well, I'm lying, because this page die is from the gingerbread house. That base pages in that set are just plain gorgeous. Love that. Hi Femke. Hi Joke. This die comes from, oh, my brain is, File Folders XL1. I know, File Folders XL1. It's the big splatter, and I love that die. We're reaching the point where we will not reorder it. So if you still want that, grab a chance now, because when it's gone, it will not be back. So what I did, I took the base page from the gingerbread house. Cut out the splatters, so I've got these to use for another project, won't be needing them today. And this is quite delicate, but that's going to be fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be... Thanks Femke. Well, I thought it was quite messy, but it's getting longer, and therefore it's not that bad, I think. I have to get used to it being moving, and well. So we are in August. This was July, so we're going to work on this side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue these two together. And normally I make a matte layer that's smaller, but for this month I don't want that. So I'm just going to stick this one in there, fairly. That's what we're doing. So, but first things first, I'm going to stamp on this one using Portobello, no, not Portobello, Sand Dune. And I'm going to use these stamps from the passport stamp set, the CS363. And I just want to have some form of background on there. And this, oh, I don't know, every time I use this, I just love it. So, there we go. Hi Rick, no problem, I just started. Hope nothing serious, Belinda. So I'm just gonna randomly stamp on there using these just to create a bit of texture there. I like that word, visa, being visible. There we go. And the rest is just for texture. You can't even read it, so I'm not gonna switch it up anymore. There we go. That created instant interest in that background. Fun, right? Hi, Joke. So that is, and again, this color, oh, loving it. So that's that. Next I need to do some inking, and I need my small ink dauber, and I've lost that one. I don't understand how or why, but oh, here it is. Found it. Okay. Just gonna etch this so I lose that white border, but also it just makes it look a bit more vintage. And I got to be careful because, as I said, this is quite delicate because the die is fairly too big for the page, but I don't care. I'm in charge, not the die, right? Well, what I love about sand dune, especially in combination with my coffee dyed paper pack, it's a stunner. I love it. So there we go. Just going around, and I love scorched timber. So now the challenge is I want to sort of have this a bit as well. So I have to, and it doesn't have to be perfect, I just want some, because then it stands out just a bit more. And that's what I want. So I'm just gonna work my way around the inside of the splatter. Loving that. Okay. So, for the people that tuned in later, I'm working on the August prompt that is ink, and when I say ink, I say ink splatter. That's why I'm using this die, which comes from my first ever release, and that is called, I just said it, File Folders XL1. That has the big splatter in, and if you have your eye on it, buy it now that it's still available, because we're not going to reorder this one. This one is going to be discontinued, so yeah, that's how it goes, right? We need to make space for new stuff. That's how it goes. Right, this is, for me, perfectly done. Love that. So, I'm going to put that to the side. Then I'm going to get messy. So, for once, I'm using my splatter box, guys. Ta-da! Got it. And it's in frame. Yes, creating a bit of a shadow, but that's fine. So, where are my ink sprays? Here are my ink sprays. So, spray stain I'm going to use. And I'm going to spritz my paper with water. I'm going to do the back side as well. This is the Paper Artsy cardstock, but the thin one, because I didn't want to create too much bulk in my journal. Hence I'm doing it like this. Hi Samantha. So, I'm just spraying that on first. And then I'm going to go to Kitsch Flamingo. No, what is it called? Picked raspberry would be better, but I don't have that in the spray stain, so. And then last but not least, I'm going to use Twisted Citron at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to spritz that a bit, and I'm going to dry that. So this is just the first layer. I'm going to be playing with this a lot more. I need some paper towel. Like when it's puddling up like there, I don't want that, so I'll just go around like that, cleaning up a bit of the mess. And this is too much blue for me, so I'm just gonna dab that up. And come back with the raspberry. There we go. Just picking up some puddling here and there. Let me look at the comments, sorry. Hi Janet. Every release can be artsy. It depends on what you make with it, Femke. Yeah, at first I wanted to not use pink, because then I thought, okay, I'm not going to use pink to piss off Femke, but then I thought, oh well, let's do it. because you already had your pink shot with else, I saw. Hi Margaret. But I'm loving this combination, that is for sure. So that's dry. So next, I'm not gonna go directly from the, I'm just trying to sort of straighten it out a bit. I need 3 hands, yes. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm going to go straight from the bottle. And I'm just gonna flick on like that. There we go. Just splatter it on there, having fun. Doing the same with the blue. Well, put it in there, David. Yep. And with the green. Well, the whole collection is art journaling, so you know what I mean? Don't overthink it, Femke. Just play. That's what it is. Okay, spritz some water there. Let that run a bit. So I'm really building up layers. Yeah, it's almost like a rainbow. So I really want this to be bright. Bright colors. No, I know you didn't ask, but you did get your pink shot, right? There we go. Just playing, fairly building up those layers, getting the movement, getting the splatters. Thank you, Joke. Well, here's another dose. A bit of the pink, not much. And of course you can mix with this technique with oxides as well, but in this case I wanted the brightness of the inks. Now I'm just splattering a bit, drying that again. So I think that is enough. And then I'm going to go to the spritzes. So let me start shaking these up a bit. So I'm going to use 3 colors. It's called Peacock Feathers, Twisted Citron, and in this case Picked Raspberry. So that will intensify this area a bit. So let me shake that up. Yep. So I'm just going to spritz. So I'm not going to do full layer. I'm going to try. There we go. Splatter on there. Loving that. Okay. Then I'm going to take Peacock Feathers. This one doesn't spritz as much as the other one, but hey, there we go. And Twisted Citron. Now this is a bit of a funny color, because I don't think this is Twisted Citron, to be honest, but it's beautiful, so Going back with the pink. There we go. That's what I like. Now what I like is that this won't turn into purple as much because it's the mica that's in here is colored. It's not an ink. Okay, so technically I'm violating my own. But the base is ink, right? So I'm just splattering a bit on there. And I'm not done with this, by all means. Just one bit of water. And dry that off. But I'm loving how this looks. This really makes my heart jump. I love the sprays. I don't use them enough, but I do love working with them. They are really pretty. Yeah, I'm going to show you guys. There's a mosquito here. Ouch. Hot, hot, hot. Okay, let me see if I can show you the shine. Do you see that shine on there? Lovely, right? So I'm going to put this to the side for a second, and I'm going to take this one, because I want some splatters on there. And what I was thinking is to use walnut stain. Yeah, I wanted it to be bold. Come on. There we go. Well, that's a problem. I know what you mean. So I'm just spritzing this all over, not doing anything more. You see that? It just gives it more grunchiness. So this can go to the side, don't need that. Let that dry. Make sure this one is completely dry. That's really personal, Femke. But I would say start with the, if you really want normal ink spray, start with the distress spray ink. The bright colors, not the oxides. Love the oxides, don't get me wrong, but yeah. So I love how this turned out. Look at the shine now, it's dry. Bright, but still grungy. Love that. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do some stamping on here, on this background. And I'm going to use picked raspberry, peacock feathers in archival, or mermaid lagoon, sorry, and verdant. I thought these were the brightest colors. I don't have this color in an archival, I think. Couldn't find it anyway. So, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to create a background. Like that. Oh, no, 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 don't do that. There we go. Yeah, no, so then if you like the bright colors, go for the ink sprays. There we go. And one more with this one, but then in picked raspberry. Yeah, it will dry fine. It's a pigment ink. It takes a bit longer, but it will dry. But in this case, yeah, I normally don't use my archivals that much. But I figured out what was wrong with my archivals, so that helped a lot. It turned out they were dry when they came in already. I bought the 4 colors from Distress and they were dried out for some reason. I don't know why. So that's why I hated them so much. So now I have finally found re-inkers for them, re-inked them. Now they're working good. Because these I've stamped with archival now. So yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's do this one. Just gonna overlap that slightly. I'm just gonna finish the green first. There we go. That's done with the green. So then we can move on with the blue. So it's very straightforward. Marley, if you hear barking, that's Marley attacking Colin. Probably Colin is doing something that she doesn't like. But I love that it's the same color, and that's, yeah. Well, these were the big ones, because we can't get the small ones here, the re-inkers. These were the big ones that were, yep, that's fine. We're not working. Like where's my, like this big one wasn't working as well. So, never mind, it's fixed now, so that's good. I still think it's better for in the background. Pink. But everybody has their own preferences, right? Like that. Okay. So, nice little background, right? Now I'm coming in with, where did I put that? This one, which is called Textures. I'm going to use this this stamp. Fairly use the same colors. Definitely, First Van Clair. But to be honest, for background stamping, like I'm doing now, I think this archival has this sort of vintage-y feel to it. I need a scrap piece of paper. Do I have that somewhere? My craft room is an absolute nightmare at the moment. Bear with me. There we go. Just want some more texture on there. There we go. Love that. What do you mean, Femke? You can color both with water. They're both permanent inks. That's that one. That's true. It takes longer to dry, definitely. That's why they're so perfect for heat embossing. I think I'm missing some comments. There we go. Oops. You see, that just gives another layer of texture on there. That's fairly all that I'm doing, building up a bit of texture. So close that one. And then the green one. I've dumped that on my... What an idiot. Oh well. It's not that bad, but... Oh well, it's what it is, right? You get what you get. There we go. That's that. Stamping done. Put that one back. Put my stamps to the side, clean up my ink so that I have a bit of space, which would be nice, right? Okay, so, look, this was my idea. See that? How much fun is that? I love it. So, fairly what I'm going to do now is going to put glue behind this and let that dry. So let's do that. I'll get this one out. So I've used the cover to cut out this, because why not? I knew I was going to glue it down, so. Let me quickly do this. It's a bit fiddly, but it's worth it, I think. Ooh. So, let me see if I line that up correctly. I do. So. Perfect. Because it's the same base page I'm using, it lines up absolutely perfect. And I love that. There we go. Just press these on. Exactly, Margaret. And you've got a reason to catch up, right? So let me just go around that again with my... There we go, the green is nearly done. Just want the white core of the white paper gone. But this looks so cool. I'm so happy with this. Loving that. Right, now I got to decide. I've got these two. I want one there, one there. And then I've got the month. Here they are. With one of the labels from, I can't even remember. I think 8C Special Kit this was. I think it was. Many releases after that already. So, I don't want them white, obviously. I hate that white bit, so what I'm probably going to do is, I'll see, we'll wait and see. What I thought I would do is I get a bit of this Lisa Horton ink, which is quite a dark one, but I think, or should I, no, I'm going to use this one. Bear with me, I've got an idea in my head. So, wet that. Well, then you're going to have a lot to play with, Margaret. That's good. Because this ink is black magic and it's different over black. So, I will just go over the whole thing. And on the black, it will give a hint of a purple, which I think is cool. I'm not sure you can pick it up, but it's really cool. It's really cool, the the color shift on the black. So I like that. Well, it's not just the stamping in this case, Femke, it's also the fussy cutting, because I didn't use the die for it. Because I didn't want the white borders. Normally I don't care, but in this case I didn't want that, so... And this is so easy coloring. I just need another color just to get rid of that white there. But I've got an idea, so bear with me. I'm going to use a bit of the peacock feathers. There we go, beautiful. White be gone. Doing will get them. So keep an eye out. There we go. Close up my glue. Cool. Love that. My little label. I need to write on there. So in this case I will just write on there with black. Let me get my pen out. And what I'm going to say is August ink. There we go. So one thing I want to do is just go around this page to bring that back to black and just make some scribbly lines. Just thin. Just to frame it. Like that. And just go back. Like so. There we go. Beautiful. So, next I'm going to fold it in half already. Just makes it easier in a second. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. This is, look at the detail, the stamping on there. It's really, it's got layers of yumminess on there. Love that. Right. Now I'm going to put these on there. I think I'm going to do it like that. I just need to go around that with my Sharpie. I see white lines. You see that? You see the white core? Don't like that, so that's why I'm going to go around. Now if the white border is there, I don't mind. Just for this, I don't like it, so. Thank you, guys. Sometimes you just get an idea. You gotta go with it, right? And that's what I had with, when I saw the prompt was ink. All of a sudden I thought, oh wait, I need to do this. And you know what? Now I've also hidden that I'm not the best fussy cutter, but because nobody sees it. Cool stuff. I don't want to put text on there because I've got this on there. I was thinking about putting the word ink in one thing, but I just thought, no, I'm not gonna. This is enough. And I don't want to take away too much because I still want to see the ink splatters. So I'm not going to put words on there, but I did think about it to put the word ink on there with my alphabet die. So this one's going to go here. Covering up a bit of the pink, sorry. And this one is going to go right there. There. Ooh, slippery. Actually, for some reason, don't overthink it, David, just do it. I think it's best place here in the bottom. And then all what's left is to put it into my journal. So let me just give that a bit of a press so that it's all nicely and well adhered. Some glue here, that will be a disaster. There we go. Put it in the journal. So, again, glue. So last Saturday I had a demo at Doing, and I still hadn't unpacked everything. So when I was starting the live, I was like, oh shoot, that's missing, that's missing, that's missing, and I was running all over the place. And that's what I said, my craft room is a mess because I need to clean up the mess from that. So this was the center, right? I did that. Just need to make sure that I've got just these pages. And they are the size of the square, so they should fit nicely. So it's nice to have a bigger page in there instead of just a matte layer, I think. I could have, but I chose not to. And it's my project in the end, right? So, because I think this is more than enough on there. And putting more on would have taken away from the whole point of the August prompt ink. And I think this is pretty clear. So that's it. It's in there. So let's have a flick through. This was January. And I really love these prompts because they put you out of your comfort zone sometimes and make you create things you normally wouldn't have done. March, April, still love this one as well. June, with an ATC card. July, and here we have August. So yeah, love it. So that was it for today, guys. I'm finished early, but okay, that's what it is, right? When we're done, we're done. But yeah, look at that. Look at the shine in the background. Shine on the balloon. The shine on the little droplets that are on there. So yeah, I love this. Love this. So let's switch the cameras. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. Hope you have a fantastic evening. And I'd love to see you for the next one. If you haven't done so yet, give this video a thumbs up and consider to subscribe to my channel to be able... No, that's the wrong, different channel. That's Elizabeth Crowd Designs when I'm doing a live. But do subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on any fun videos in the future. Thank you for joining me and have a fantastic evening, day, morning, wherever you are. Thank you. Bye.